The sports diamond is the platform that we're developing to allow you to create that brilliant day every day. You can develop a new fascination with different approaches to the same problem, to the puzzle of how to match my movement patterns and my ideas to the snow and the pitch and the skis. The technique part of the diamond, that's the corner we call power, includes the movements, the body mechanics, the physics, and the equipment. We feel it's just as important to talk about the purpose. What is the purpose of this? What are we trying to make our skis do? How are we going to have the skis interact with the snow? Are they going to go through kind of a drifting turn? Are they going to carve? Are we going to make short turns? Are we going to make long turns? Are we going to make a variety and be creative with our line? Shall we ski bumps? Shall we ski groomed? And lots of times people have a tough time on skiing because they're just absolutely unclear what they're trying to get the skis to do. A third corner of the diamond is touch. And you watch a lot of great athletes. What an amazing sensory awareness and sensory connection to the medium that they're working in, whether it be a wave or the green on a golf course or the surface of a tennis court, how the ball feels when it hits the racket, how the edges feel when they connect with the snow. These are the sensory aspects, and they include things like timing, and they include things like intensity of a movement or duration of a movement. They include rhythm and flow. Another part of touch is the issue of fun and joy.
The diamond's about
the fourth corner is will, and that's kind of what you got to bring to the party. That's you making decisions and making commitments and being accountable for those. Issues that have to do with will are driving the skis down the fall line or letting yourself go over the handlebars, as it were, as you're attacking the turn. It's realizing that gravity is your friend, gravity is your motor, and so that you got to be accountable for the decision to go ahead and move with gravity. And if that's gravity's going to pull you down the hill, you got to be willing to appreciate that and willing to work with that. Also, you've got to be willing to live with your mistakes, to enjoy the benefits of trial and error. The technique for managing all of the corners of the diamond, which is purpose, power, will, and touch, is to recognize when you're beginning to get stuck in one of these resources or corners or another. When you start to get stuck, or when you start to get uncomfortable or things start to fall apart, the normal tendency for people is to narrow the focus and really try to nail down that piece that's bothering them, whether it's a technical issue or a certain line in the bumps. And that's precisely the time you should go the other way and shift from one resource or corner to another resource or corner, because you can come back to the issue that's bothering you, but you're going to come in the back door, as it were. You're not going to sit there and face it head on, face the wall head on. You're going to go around the wall. For example, if I'm not understanding the move, I'm not going to spend that much time on the move. I'm going to go to purpose and say, okay, what really is it that I want the skis to do? And what am I willing to do to make that happen? And how might that feel in my boots, in my ankles, in my body, in my mind, in my emotions? And then sometimes if I start working those other pieces, that takes care of the issue that I was blocked on in the technical or power resource that I was talking about. So what the game is here is to shift with frequency and agility between and among the resources of the sports diamond. If you do that, you will have a balanced growth.